If I become a billion naira richer, $1 billion richer, it came from man. The question is, if you get it by pointing a gun, you are a thief. It is still men you got it from. Every armed robber got his money from men. The only thing is that that relationship was not profitable because he pointed a gun at their head to collect it. Whether you are a thief, whether you are an entrepreneur, whether you are, God forbid, an occultist, is still men that the resources will come from. It is how it is gotten that glorifies God or otherwise. Men. In all you're getting, if you ignore men, don't pursue contracts and ignore men. You are making a mistake, because the person approving the contract is a man. What you need to pray for is say, Lord, give me wisdom, give me favor enough to make anyone, including Cyrus, to want me. How many of you know that wealthy people also have a need, and everybody's need is his point of contact? The rate at which we chase people for money, God never have told you. Wealth is not something you pursue. You are attracted by who you are becoming. The excellency of the wisdom of God at work in your life. If I prosper today, it's not because I'm a preacher. No, if I prosper today, it's because I have received by mercy wisdom and favor that is applicable to enough men, and those men can gravitate towards me, and in honor to that wisdom, whether sold or dispensed freely, they will honor it. And if those men are sufficient enough, I will not beg for bread.
Don't be in a hurry to prove that you have arrived. You have nothing to prove to anybody. You want to show your friends that you are not suffering. No need for now. Don't be in a hurry to unveil your true capacity. It's not wisdom. It's not good for the whole world to know what you are worth all at once, except you have come to a point where your worth is worthy of note globally. Let there be more to you per time than people know. More to you, more to your capacity. In fact, it can help you to reduce envy, reduce enmity, hostility, and in the village, local witchcraft. Even though they won't do you anything, but don't use your energy to be fighting witches and lizards and bizards, and let people not see you coming until you explode. When you had $1 million, they thought you had nothing. When you had $10 million, they thought you had nothing. When you have finished an estate, they are not aware yet. Just calm down, calm down, calm down. Give yourself a target.
You know, sometimes when I came across videos of men of God who are saying things that is so impactful on the lives of other people, I am really, really happy. Honestly, really happy. You know, like I have always told you before, right? If something is being done that benefits a huge number of the population, then I think it's great. But if something is being done that just a handful of people benefit, then I think it's wrong. That is why I have always criticized certain things some men of God have said or done. Like, for example, all this, their instant miracle, I just feel like it's all a fraud. All they do is use this instant miracle to fool the people. So I think it's a huge fraud. And also, when it comes to all this prosperity doctrine, I believe that God in heaven will not put money in your pocket, but God has already given you the energy to go out there and work for yourself. God has already given you the hands, the legs, the brain to do things for yourself. And by so doing, you have to do things for yourself. Now, believe me, not everyone will ever be a millionaire. Not everyone will be a billionaire. Not everyone will be rich at the same time. Some people will be rich today, and after they are dead, the next set of people will follow suit. That is just it. Everyone has got their own time for them to do one thing or the other, or for them to be prosperous. The thing is, if you sit back and pray and fast, nothing will happen to you. Nothing will happen to you. But if you go out there and work, if you go out there and meet men who have impact on your life, significant impact on your life, that you can see that if I serve these people, in return, they can give me this or that. And you did just that, you will see how much change will come to your life. Now, those changes might not be like, wow, okay? They might not be like very huge in the very beginning. Okay? They might not be like huge in the very beginning. They might just be like small changes, but they will compound with time and they will become something gigantic. That is what I'm saying. So you have to remember that the only way you can solve your financial problem, your economic problem, is you being out there and actually doing something. Be of service to other people. Most of you don't know that your men of God are actually being of service to other people. Most of you don't know that. Your men of God are actually providing a service that people needed, and that is why they are very successful. Now, let me point this out. They might have polluted the message. They might have corrupted the messaging. They might have tweaked the message in their favor. That is true. But nevertheless, they are doing a service. They are providing a service to you people, and in return, you people are giving them all your money. That is it. They might have used dubious means to convince you into giving your money to them. They might have used sinister method in collecting your money. But the bottom line is they are doing a service. Likewise, if you go out there and do a service, if you go out there and network with people, if you go out there and do something for yourself, you will reap the reward after. You will receive rewards from it. You can even start up your own YouTube channel. You can even start talking on Facebook. Just talk on Facebook. Just go Facebook Live and talk. Anything that you think it is of interest to you, talk about it. Just do that, and you'll see how much your life will change. Richest people in the world got their riches, like our daddy in the Lord, Apostle Joshua Selman said, got their money from men. Even men of God got all their riches, not from God, but from men. Men gave wealth to your men of God. They might have told you that they got it from the Lord, but it's a big lie. The Lord did not put money in their bank account. Because of the grace that is upon their lives, men in the world favor them. That is just it. So you should remember, right, that sitting there and praying won't solve your problem. Sitting there and fasting won't help you solve your problem. Just sitting there thinking that by praying and fasting, things will get better for you. It won't. Because even your daddy, who is God representation on earth, so they say, not me, they say, not me saying it. They say they are God representation on earth. They are providing a service. They are not fasting from morning till night, from January to December. They are actually talking to people. They are actually looking for other means to convince people to give them their hard-earned money. I know it's sinister, but they are doing something. So you also must start doing something. You also must start networking with people. You also must start figuring out how to better up that your failing business, or that your struggling business, or that your slow business. You also must come to the terms that just praying and fasting without really doing enough research, without really understanding what you are doing, won't help your business thrive and grow. The only way that would happen is by you meeting people who know better than you and asking them for their help. Telling them that you need help and that you are struggling with this in the hope that they help you out. That is the only way you will get your things sorted out. So I thank God for our man of God, Apostle Joshua Selman. And to all of you guys out there who think that I just bring the negative things of men of God, or I just find pleasure criticizing men of God, you must understand that I try my best to be fair. And when I came across a video where a man of God is saying something that I think is very impactful, very, very interesting, very helpful to us collectively, I will share it on this platform. I will do that. My motive is not to bring people to my own church. No, I don't even have a plan of starting a church. I don't have any plans of going to any church. My church is YouTube. So this is my church. And I hope that when people watch our videos, they can decide for themselves what they think is good for them, right? I do not expect every single person to just take to my views, take to my opinion. No. I expect you guys to share your own opinion with me. Maybe you are right, I am wrong. And from what you said, I will learn from it, right? So that's why I always encourage everyone to share their thoughts and opinion in the comment section below in the hopes that we all can learn from each other. Remember, no one is too smart to learn, and no one is too dull to teach. We can all help and support one another.